Yo, what's going on, guys? KrispyFlakes here. For today's video, we are doing a super realistic rebuild for the Denver Nuggets, who are currently 9-1 on the season. And honestly, it seems like this team has skipped a step of their process, because last year they were one game away from making the playoffs. So this year we expected them to get to the playoffs and maybe win a few games here and there, but not really be 9-1 at this point in the NBA season, guys. This team is looking absolutely fantastic. So the goal of this video is to take this team absolutely to the next level and win them an NBA championship. We got 3 seasons to do so, because while they are 9-1, there's still a lot of really good teams out in the Western Conference. So looking at the player stats on the season, we have Jamal Murray playing fantastic. Actually, just the other day against the Celtics, he dropped 48 points, his career high. That's when Kyrie Irving got kind of mad and, chucked the ball to the stands after the game. We got Gary Harris at 18 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists per game. Jokic is just playing fantastic. He's actually playing some defense now here too, man. And, he's the big-time playmaker of this team, because you look at his field goal attempts, he's only shooting 11 times per game. You could argue that he should be shooting the most out of anybody on the team, but the fact that he likes to pass that basketball just shows how unselfish of a star he really is. Will Barton, he has a groin injury right now, but he'll be back in a few weeks. His scoring has been fantastic in the small forward position. Paul Millsap, this is a guy I've really actually been impressed with. He's had some really good games for the Nuggets so far. Just the perfect guy alongside Jokic, because he can play on the inside a little bit, play on the outside, plays good defense, and his rebound has been fantastic also. Trey Lyles, 10 points, 5 rebounds per game, looking like he's taking that next jump. Although his field goal percentage is a little low, and you would also hope that 3-point shot, comes back to him, eventually being 6'10", and being able to stretch the floor would be big time for the Denver Nuggets team. You got Monte Morris, Mason Plumlee up there, Juan Hernan-Gomez. Then you got Torrey Craig right now, who's actually starting at small forward with Will Barton being out. Now his numbers is okay. I've definitely noticed watching him that he does make some hustle plays out there, so that's always a good sign. And then of course you got the man Michael Porter Jr., who he doesn't really have a timetable. On 2K it says 2 to 4 months with that sore back. So as of right now, man, it's Porter's taking his time getting back. The team doesn't really need him right now anyway, so it should be all good. I actually wouldn't even be surprised, man, if he missed the entire NBA season at this point, but we'll see how that goes. Isaiah Thomas still nursing that bruised hip, and I believe also, I was saying that, Will Barton also is out. So yeah, man, for this season, we might just play it out and see how the team does out there, because I can't really think of any big-time moves to make. This is currently what the lineup rotation is looking like, but of course, as Will Barton and all the other guys come back, that will definitely change up. Monte Morris, Malik Beasley will probably fall out of rotation for some of the other guys out there. So yeah, man, we're going to continue with this lineup, see how that does. I'm going to go ahead, guys, simulate this first NBA season, and then as, the season goes along, I will fix the rotation as needed. So a record of 50-31, and that's kind of what I'm expecting for this Nuggets team. I don't expect them to continue this big-time win streak that they're going on, but 50 wins on the season I think would be a big-time W for them. One more game against the Minnesota Timberwolves. That's actually they played last year for that kind of sudden death game out there, in which they lost and did not make the playoffs. But here is all the awards for you guys to see. We got Blake Griffin, Most Improved, Nick Nurse, Coach of the Year, Steph Curry, MVP, of course. Jokic, All-NBA First Team, which as right now, I would say he probably does deserve. All-NBA Second Team and All-NBA Third Team looking like this. Guys, keep in mind, once again, the ratings in this game, 2K has some sort of glitch with Start Today mode, so don't mind it too much out there, man. It still all evens out when it's all said and done, but the ratings drop by 2 or 3 points randomly after the first season in Start Today mode. But looking at the player stats on the season, so we have Isaiah Thomas actually led this team in scoring off the bench at 17 points, 5 rebounds per game. Jokic at 16, 13, and 6. We got Gary Harris at 15. Jamal Murray doing his thing out there still. I hope, Jamal Murray should be starting over Isaiah Thomas. Paul Millsap, 13 and 6. Will Barton, nice scoring numbers for himself. And then even Michael Porter now playing a little bit. Put up about, 7 points, 3 rebounds off the bench. I'm not saying you really expect him to do much more this season, but down the line, I think he definitely has star potential if he can stay healthy and everything. So, looking at our lineup, we still got Jamal Murray. We still got the same starting 5 going. We got Will Barton in there now too, man. But this is what the bench unit is looking like. So kind of with the 10-man rotation. Although I think I'm going to tighten it up a little bit here for the playoffs. And I want some of my stars playing a little more. Jokic at about 40. I'll give him about, 39 a game's good. Jamal Murray at about 33. I'm good with that. Isaiah Thomas getting some minutes off the bench, because Jamal and Isaiah could definitely play on the court together. I mean, offensively would be nice. Defensively, make me a little nervous out there, but it's all right. Paul Millsap at a few more minutes too. And yeah, man, let's get to these playoffs. So first round, we do have the Los Angeles Lakers. Simulate current round here, see how this goes. I'm expecting to get to the second round and probably losing to like the OKC Thunder, but if we made it to the Western Conference, that would also be pretty cool too, man. And come on, bro. Okay, 4 games to 3, we got them. 7-game series, man, making me nervous out there. 20-16-8 for Jokic. LeBron James dropping the triple-double at 30, 12, and 10. Next up, OKC Thunder. This is where I'm expecting to probably lose at, but I wouldn't be surprised if we won either. But not looking that way. 2-1, 3-1, 3-2. And, 3-3, let's get it, baby. Hey, let's go, man. 7-game series, we win it again. Coming up clutch in this. Wow, dude, all right, I will take that. Next up, the Golden State Warriors. Well, I guess let's just keep the streak going, man. Let's say that, okay, I don't think we're going to beat the Warriors, because that's been working so far with me down in the team. Still simulate current round, and lost game 1, lost game 2, lost game 3. Hey, 3-1, we made it, man. Come on. Okay, well, 4 games to 1. I mean, the fact we got to the Western Conference in the first season, that says a lot about this team and kind of where they're going with things out there. They do have the Bucks and the Warriors in the finals, so it's nice to see that. But ultimately, we all know Golden State has this in the books. 4 games to 0. I don't know the Denver Nuggets. I don't know their draft situation. Like, do they have a draft pick? I don't know if they like own some draft picks out there, if it's just their normal draft pick, but we're going to check it out regardless and sim to use their pick. Yeah, so no first rounder this season. I didn't think they have one. For this Denver Nuggets team. But we'll see who is available. Might just go with best available. Let's go with this Borussia Simic, face up 4. We'll get him, stash him away for now. I think he should be available by that time, by that 3rd season, so should be all right for us. All right, rookie signings. Yeah, we'll sign him up. Team player options, Paul Millsap. This is where a choice has to be made, because Paul Millsap's nice for this team, but is he $30 million nice? That's like one of the highest contracts in the entire NBA. I'm going to say probably not worth $30 million. What I'm going to do is decline his player option, or his team option, I should say. And I'm going to hope that in this case, maybe he'll like re-sign for a lower amount so we can sign some other pieces out there. But even like realistically, man, this team don't really need a lot more pieces. This team's looking pretty dang good. I would like to get Isaiah Thomas back maybe, since he was our leading scorer. But that's about it. So Paul Millsap is the highest rated guy left there. Derek Favors actually would be a pretty nice fit alongside Jokic too. He does play more on the inside, but that's okay because Jokic, can play on the outside and stuff. So I think Derek Favors is probably plan B if Millsap doesn't sign. So yeah, $20 million. So that's about $10 million a season. I'm gonna offer him a little bit more out there, give him like the respect contract, maybe about $22 million. That's not per season. That would be $11 million a season right there. So hopefully he signs for that. And I believe he does. Yes, he agrees to that. Can I do this without announcing right on Isaiah Thomas? Hopefully. Trey Lyles, same thing with him. Yeah, that should be all right. All right, next up, I want to go for Isaiah Thomas, although we don't have bird rights on him. I'm gonna hold off on that for now. I want to make sure we get Paul Millsap back, and that should be all good to go. All right. Well, Thomas got picked up by somebody else. That's okay. I didn't really want him back all that much. Yes, he was our leading scorer, but our man out there already should be pretty good for us. So yeah, I'm almost hoping that Lyles comes back for his just on his qualifying offer. I mean, Derek Favors, I think I would still take in a bench role. Get him going for when Paul Millsap does retire. So I'm gonna get him for the bench. Anybody else I want to get? We do need a backup point guard now, so let's go with like a Spencer Dinwiddie. I feel like he would be pretty solid for us. I don't think he would mind with that 6-man role. And all right, man. Okay, Spencer Dinwiddie. Can I also get Derek Favors? I cannot get both. Who would I rather have? Probably no, because if I get Trey Lyles back on the team, I'm gonna go with Spencer Dinwiddie. Next up, we got Gerald Green there available. We got Nick Young. You know what? Let's get Swaggy P. Why not, man? Get him out here, shoot some threes at times. He's not gonna play at all, but we'll see about that. Power forwards, centers. I think we're getting the center department. Luke Babbitt for a little floor spacing. Wouldn't be too bad, assuming we don't get Trey Lyles back, and we get him, Luke Babbitt, on the nice contract. Can we afford Paul Gasol? He might sign for the minimal. Let's see. He does not. He just says, screw you, Crispy. That's okay. That's understandable. Besides for that, though, man, I think we're pretty much good to go with this offseason. We signed some pretty decent guys out there, so I think I'm just going to go ahead and simulate 2 at the beginning of the regular season. Okay, so here is our team going into the second season. We got Jamal Murray at point guard, Gary Harris at shooting guard. We are going to try Michael Porter in the starting lineup. Paul Millsap at the 4, Jokic at the 5. Off the bench, Will Barton will go to a 6-man role. Spencer Dinwiddie in the backcourt with him. Also, he did play college ball at Colorado, so it's kind of cool to see him back on Denver. Mason Plumlee for a backup center and Luke Babbitt for a little floor spacing out there. I do like the team. Bench isn't as good as last season, but Will Barton, Going to that role should be big time over there. Our starting lineup, I think, is fantastic. So yeah, man, we're going to go ahead and check out some stuff here, some system proficiency. Right now, we got pace and space going, which is good for Mike Malone. We can go perimeter-centric, post-centric, triangle. Looks like any of these is the right way to go. They're all pretty much 3 stars, so pace and space is probably what we'll go with. As far as, like, mentorships, I'm thinking that, let's go that way. Yeah, where's that, man? Player mentorship. Let's go ahead and have... I want to have Michael Porter be mentored by, I'm going to say probably, let's go with, where's he at, man? We have Will Barton, both small forwards, so maybe you can teach him a thing or two. We'll have him teach him that pick and roll mass throw, one-man fast break, and let's go with the posterizer. Those are his best ones on there, I see. So that should be good, having him be mentored by somebody. It's going to improve his game in the long run of things. But yeah, man, anybody want to put in the G League at all for this season to kind of like work on? Not really. I mean, Hernan Gomez, I guess. I thought he was a power forward, though. I don't know why he's listed as a small forward. Nobody really at all, man. We got Borisa over here that's in the G League, so that should be fine. I can't really think of any big-time trades to make at all. I mean, we upped our bench unit. The starting lineup, we got Michael Porter in that now, and I really like the core of this team, guys. Not really a lot of big-time superstar trades that need to be made. That's what I like to do with these super realistic rebuilds. It's just kind of like develop the core and maybe add a guy here and there if I think it's necessary. But here we go, man, simulating that second NBA season. Okay, so a record of 50 and 31, and not gonna lie, that's a little disappointing because I want to see this team improve each season. I don't want to see them get stuck in mediocrity. It kind of reminds me of the Memphis Grizzlies when they had Mike Conley, Zach Randolph, and Marc Gasol all in their prime and stuff like that. They were always really good, but you never really thought they were going to win the championship, and that's kind of the sense I'm getting with this team right now in this rebuild, where we can maybe win some playoff games or a few series here and there, but that's about it, man. So there's all the stats. You got Brett Brown as coach of the year for the 76ers at 55 and 27. Jokic, all-NBA first team again, so at least he's doing that for us. We got all-NBA second team and all-NBA third, so only one of our players making that. Zion Williamson, that dude's been beasting on the Duke Blue Devils, guys. All-NBA third team in his rookie season here in the NBA. But we are the second seed, so we got that going for us at least, man. Let's check out these player stats on the season. So Jamal Murray had 19 points, 5 assists. He actually benefited pretty greatly from Isaiah Thomas leaving this team. Jokic at 19, 16 rebounds, and 7 assists. Defense getting better each season also. And then Michael Porter proved to me that we made the right choice about putting him at the starting small forward role at 17 and 7 rebounds. Gary Harris, nice shooting guard for us. Paul Millsap, still decent numbers. I mean, he's getting up there in age. He's 35 now, so I will say that if this season doesn't go according to plan, I might look to get younger at the power forward position. Will Barton, nice 6-man off the bench. Spencer Dinwiddie, put up great backup point guard numbers. So bench unit doing good. First round though, once again, Los Angeles Lakers. I believe we swept them. No, we either swept them or won in the game 7. I don't quite remember, but whatever we did last season. Simulate current round. And got game 1. It's a good start. Got game 2. Got game 3. This is gonna be, come on, man. Oh, I'm on the sweep, baby. Okay, 3-2. Don't blow that. Oh my God. Son of a motherfucker. What the fuck is that? Y'all just blew a 3-0 lead. I know marijuana freaking legal in Denver, but that shit, y'all tripping, man. Seriously, y'all tripping hard. Wow, man. Denver Nuggets, man, I know it's supposed to be gold nuggets, but you all playing some damn chicken nuggets, bro. Some Browns nuggets. Unbelievable. I can't believe we lost a 3-0 lead. That's so just that's embarrassing, man. That's next level. That's KD losing and then joining Golden State Warriors. Embarrassing right there. I mean, I guess if Jokic joins the Lakers, it will be like that. Wow, man. Lakers in the Western Conference, though, at the 7th seed. And then got swept by Golden State, of course. Warriors probably going to beat the Bulls, looks like. Oh, maybe not. Come on, Bulls again. Okay, there we go. Chicago Bulls winning it all. Jabari Parker, your finals MVP. All right, 2K, you are an interesting game at times. Very interesting game. But we are going into our 3rd and final season. No playing around. I'm thinking we probably got to make some changes, probably to the power forward position. I can see myself trading Paul Millsap, maybe packaging Will Barton. Now that we're in the 3rd season, not really having the greatest success in the playoffs, I don't think those moves are unrealistic. So, yeah. Let's check out the staff signing. We got Mike Malone for 1 more year. He's been fine for us. I'm good with him coming back. Rookie signings. Guess we'll check this out because I don't really care too much about the draft. This time around, we have the 27th pick, and we get Sharif O'Neal. And also our dude, Borisa, is ready to ball out now. 2 minutes, so we got him. Team player options, Michael Porter going to accept that. All right, the bad thing is that like this free agent period is not very good, so we're not really going to improve in that department. Not that we can really afford a lot of players anyway. You know, like a Taurean Prince would be kind of nice on this team. Like put him at small forward and then put maybe like Michael Porter at the 4 spot. I can see myself doing that. Jabari Parker also available. Ooh, just won Finals MVP, looking for a little payday. I mean, that's exactly what we need, guys. He would be a nice guy alongside Jokic. Defensively, not too great, but I mean, like, we get younger at that 4 spot. So, okay, so if I do that, I do have to renounce rights on Jamal Murray. And, well, guess what? I'm not willing to do that. So, yeah, we're going to pass on that one for now. We're going to pass on that. If he was like 85, 86 overall, maybe I'd think about it. But, yeah. All right, let's get on a moratorium period so we don't fool around with nothing with that. Oh, whoa. He just got his rights renounced because 2K does it automatically sometimes for whatever reason. I'll just throw him his contract. I want to make sure we get him back. All right, so we're in free agency now. And, I mean, I don't really see a lot of moves to make. I really don't. Bogdanovich, he's always a nice addition. Kelly Oubre would be decent for a backup small forward, which is probably what we should look into if we are going to think about trading Will Barton. So I will throw Oubre a little contract, just a little one. If he wants to bite on it, I'll take him, and he does. So that's a nice addition for us. Maybe our backup 4 would be decent. I guess we got Luke Babbitt, I believe, still, but who knows what his reign's looking like these days. So, yeah, we get Mike Scott. That's fine. And besides for that, guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and just simulate to the beginning of the regular season. So I found this trade right here that I do like a lot, guys. We get Golden State Warriors, Draymond Green, who's now age 30. Kind of a bitch-ass contract, but, you know, the Warriors might be looking to shake things up at this point. They get a younger Will Barton. They get Paul Millsap, who's a veteran out there. They get Mike Scott in a second-round draft pick. But the big-time thing for them is that they lose out. I don't want to say lose out, but they get rid of Draymond Green's 3-year, $17 million contract, which will allow them after this season to maybe throw some, you know, cap space towards other players out there. So I would say 3 seasons down the road, I can see a trade like this happening. I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility. It's not like we're getting Kevin Durant. But anyway, Draymond Green alongside Jokic, that's like the championship contending piece we need right there. He's not going to be asked to do too much out there. But as 82 overall, Jokic with Michael Porter, Gary Harris, Jamal Murray, this team has the offense, has the defense, and probably the best passing front court in the entire NBA. The bench unit definitely loses a little bit out right there. I'm going to once again go with a 9-man rotation, give Malik Beasley some minutes here too as a backup shooting guard. Dinwiddie can play both positions. But overall, man, I think that was a big-time move for us to make. So I do think this team can win the NBA championship. I really do think that. Depends on what other teams are looking like out there. But let's go ahead and simulate this third and final season and see if we can get it done. 51 W's on the season. If we win this one against OKC, it will technically be our best season. So I guess I can say we improved at least in that aspect of things. But I don't know, man. 52 and 30. Jokic getting MVP. So that's cool to see. 23 points, 17 rebounds, 8 assists per game. Kevin Porter Jr. Is he related to Michael Porter Jr.? Because I don't know, man. It's just okay. Wendell Carter Jr. 6-man. So many juniors out there, man. Where's J.R. Jr. Smith out there? Again, MVP. Anthony Davis, defensive player. Damian Lillard, Nick Nurse. All right, All-NBA first team, All-NBA second, and All-NBA third, looking like that. All right, man. And we are the second seed yet again in the Western Conference. Let's look at these player stats on the season. Keep in mind, we do have our one simulation to use, or our one hop-in, I should say, to use if we need to, you know, during these playoffs to try to win a championship. Although last time I did that, I actually blew us the game. But that's fine, man. That happens sometimes. So Jokic, we know his stat line, 19 points, 5 assists for Jamal Murray. Michael Porter still looking fantastic. Gary Harris doing great. Spencer Dinwiddie getting better off the bench for us each season. Draymond Green, the good all-around numbers, was not going to really be a big-time scorer or nothing like that. But yeah, overall, I'm pretty happy with how the team turned out. First round, we do have the Dallas Mavericks. I would think we can beat them, so I'm just going to do simulate current round and just hope for the best. But if we lose, it just wasn't meant to be. All right, 2-0, 3-0, and 3-1, 3-1. Don't blow that 3. Guys, don't blow the. Oh my God. What are y'all doing? Simulate with Simcast, man. What y'all keep on doing this for? It might be. Oh my God. Oh my God. Just son of a mom. Are you serious? 2 fucking 4-0 leads blown. Oh my God. I'm about to get kicked out of my apartment, man. And a PlayStation and TV is about to go flying through a window. Somebody's looking to get a new one, man. Go catch it. Are you serious? We just choked down some damn nuggets, man. Some chicken nuggets. Just choked down them. 2 times, 2 playoff series to the lower seeds. I guess I'm gonna say my team turned out good. I was happy with how the team turned out. I feel like developing Jamal Murray and, you know, keeping Gary Harris and Jokic was all the right moves. Michael Porter, I gave him the chance out there. He did pretty well with his role. Draymond Green was a nice little pickup in the 3rd season. I don't think there's much more I could have realistically done. I thought the Draymond Green trade was like, okay, like I thought it was borderline realistic, but there was really like not much more I could do to that. I couldn't just get Kevin Durant and just win it all. But please believe I would have, man. Maybe I should have brought Melo back. I don't know. But we got the Raptors winning it 4-0. Hope you guys all enjoyed this video. It would be boring if I won every single time anyway, man. Although, would be a nice, you know, change of pace if I won every now and then. But anyway, hope you guys all enjoyed. Be sure to drop that like, subscribe if you're new to my channel, and peace out, my friends.